Joseph Esfona, the Executive President of the Baptist Convention Sierra Leone. The Baptist Convention Sierra Leone was founded in 1974 in Mambolo, and we are all over the place in Sierra Leone doing mission, evangelism, church planting, medical and school work. We also engage in rehabilitation work and development. The vision of the Baptist Convention is a union of committed Baptist churches empowered for holistic ministry all over the world. We have 49 churches and 82 fellowships. We have 26 primary schools, 12 secondary schools. We have 2 clinics, 4 institutions that deal with vocational training, and we have the Baptist Eye Hospital. The Baptist Eye Hospital is a non-profit making institution that is geared towards helping people from river blindness and other eye diseases. We have been in existence for over 30 years, but presently we lack a trained and qualified ophthalmologist in this particular area to help in treating eye problems in Sierra Leone. So we are asking our friends out there to come to our aid and see how best they can help us. We also want to strengthen our evangelism and church planting activities. We want to see that Sierra Leone is evangelized before 2030, the whole of Sierra Leone. We have our churches in the provinces. We have some of them in the remote villages, but they lack the kind of support we need to go further into the deep interior of Sierra Leone. We lack trained and qualified pastors to go to those places. We lack the necessary support to finance and support church planting movement and discipleship. Presently, as a convention, we have deemed it necessary to bring all of these of our workers together in Lonsa so that we can equip them with theological education and other developmental training, so that they in turn will go and replicate what we have taught them. So we are asking our brethren out there to see how best they can come to our aid. We have our schools also. These schools I've spoken about, they are scattered all over the country, but the effect of the rebel war is still having impact in our schools. Some of our buildings were destroyed, they were burnt down, they lack the necessary furniture and equipment for effective and proper learning. As a convention, our headquarters used to be in Lonsa, but during the rebel war, Lonsa was vandalized. Our buildings were burnt down, equipment were destroyed, vehicles were destroyed, were taken away, and we are now in Freetown, the capital city of Sierra Leone. But it's a challenge, a big one for that matter, to be in Freetown. The place is congested, we are in a very small office space. We want to come back to Lonsa, but we can't just come and be in these dilapidated, destroyed buildings. We want help so that we can rehabilitate our buildings, we can have our equipment, we can strengthen our eye hospital, because if the headquarters is transferred to Lonsa here, that can serve as a serious morale booster for the Baptist Eye Hospital that is serving the community, because we are using that hospital to do evangelism, to reach out to the poor. But as at now, we don't even have vehicles for that particular program, because we are engaged in mobile outreach. We go and meet these people who are suffering out there in the community and render service to them. The challenges are so enormous in Lonsa here, the headquarters of the BCSL. But by the special grace of God, we have been able to secure these 21 acres of land. It is now the bona fide property of BCSL. We want to have decent structures, modern structures, so that we can be using this place to generate income. We can be using this place to train our pastors, to train other people for the work of God.
You don't know what I work now, but I've been go return, then later 2016 I come back to now. So this is now one of the post up there. We just come for follow up. This then they call it slit lamp. So where you are going to examine the anterior part of the eye to see how the patient is doing. So any abnormality you can find when you use this slit lamp. Go and take them from the villages and operate them, and then leave them to go. They come without sin, but they go with happiness when they are seen.
Well, we know say the eye na the light of the body. Anybody will lost in sight, the life is miserable. because we see many people they go and dig na street because they know they see for able for work. And even many people they will be affected from going to school because now they lead when people are so for healthcare. And so the eye hospital is so important for them people also. There's one sickness where they affect the eye, where they call cataract. Now curable disease. Curable disease and deal with the eye just like any part of the body. But because of poverty, people they never will afford the fee for letting them operate them. And so they try to meet the people their needs in this area of their life. We even get connections with people abroad because of the poverty. People where they support these cataract operations. We call them free cataract operations for the people, but it is paid for by people from abroad.
Well, you know, the hospital will not be get a system at which they operate, but thank God that through my intervention, now all documentation is in place, and the executive president and the Baptist Convention said they receive monthly reports on income and expenditures where the hospital will undertake. Well, one of the main source of income for the hospital now through the OPD department where they get funds from the treatment, the drugs where patients and they buy, and then another means again a mobile outreach. The mobile outreach, we get a team where they go out into villages, they look at people and then offer treatments to them. So those are some of the local income where we raise. And then we also get partners where they support with like the EBMI, where they send quarterly support to me. And then part of the EBMI again, we get a particular project where known as the CBI. And so the CBI, then they support the blind, then they purely for support the blind people. And so there is a special project where they offer sponsorship for the blind in terms of giving them training on how they can move on their own, so that they're not going to depend on them picking them or suppose they let them not go to school. But with that particular training, they for training how they for move on their own, and then how they for raise crops for themselves as well.
This na cyclopentolate eye drop. So they make other different and but now the finished product almost now we get and labeling. Yes, all they make almost. Well, first of all, the train we get the manual book where then can train we how to mix the different chemicals there to produce one kind of crop. Like this cyclopentolate, you get the powder, the cyclopentolate powder, and you get the stock solution, you get sodium chloride, you get the measurement, and you get with the scale inside. So they measure them according to the manual, and we make the mixture for produce one crop. So we get different kinds of crop we get inside, we get what they produce. The one they don't produce them, this now one panel, so this now almost like the labeling now are almost finished, because from in there we come at the viewing box. The viewing box now they help we for know if the medicine good, if there is any particles inside. The viewing box will able make you know that. And if any particle there, you discard everything and start fresh. Because once there is a problem here, thousands of eyes outside they get to suffer. They're very effective, because one, people and they come and tell me, say, that sick way been there with me, why been come and give me the medicine, that medicine will help me. We don't get a lot of them reports that day. That's now one area where we able to know say the medicine is effective. Because what would they make now, the people the way they inside the OPD, outpatient department, and then they come for the supply. And almost every day then they come. And as then they come, now so the medicine then they don't. Now so the reports they come to them say the medicine then good. And when you they give quality service, the people and they got reports to you. And out of their reports they will able to know say the medicine is effective to the people.
And I mean yeah, problem. But anyway, what comes to the people there? They don't cancel right now I don't see it. And now they don't give me appointments for say tomorrow the surgery. And now they see clear.
Yeah, been the crash. At that crash, the crash, so you read. I tell God, thank you, it's my family, they were go court and need to come it.